back at it, man. I'm on vacay mode. You know what I mean? B Marsh Boxing got time to spit this boxing talk with y'all. You check it before I get back on my gorilla grind. Let's talk about it, man. Like I said, I'm on vacay mode. Hey, man, I got time to be on this social media and talk this boxing stuff with y'all. So, Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, man. Shakur. In 2023, I made videos when Keyshawn Davis was spitting cold hard facts about Gervonta Davis' resume and the guys he's fought, right? Those videos, hey, they got some nice interaction going on. You know, the Tank Davis fans, they got in their feelings. They started talking about, oh, why don't Keyshawn Davis, and that time Keyshawn Davis was like 5-0, 6-0, maybe even 7-0. Why Keyshawn Davis don't fight Shakur Stevenson? Blah blah blah. This blah blah blah. etc. You know what I mean? You check it like boxing fans sometimes when they be fanboys, when they be tugging on their favorite fighters' nuts, they lose all logic, man. They'll let these fellas probably even bust a nut in their face just because they love them so much. You know what I mean? What kind of logic was y'all talking about at that time? Shakur Stevenson was a two different weight class champion, a guy who's unified in at the 100 and was it 130-pound division. They really wanted the prospect, a real prospect at the time, probably still is, Keyshawn Davis, to fight his stablemate Shakur Stevenson just because Keyshawn Davis spit the cold hard facts about Tank Davis' resume. I mean, can't make this shit up, man. Go back in my archives, look at my videos. So look, Tank Davis looked like, I'm sorry, Shakur Stevenson looked like he had a little back and forth, talking with what's his name, with Tank Davis. You already know Tank Davis. Twitter fingers deletes his uh, deletes his tweets. You know what I mean? And with that being said, Tank Davis is a Twitter fingers dude. Um, and let me show y'all what this guy was saying. This right here. Gervonta Davis, he don't be atting nobody, right? A big subliminal looking ass nigga, right? That's what Tank Davis is. He writes to basically to Shakur Stevenson. Uh what skills are you talking about? Because all I see when he fight is a nigga on his back, feet, or running. Skills, defense, and offense, the whole package is what you dick suckers niggas know nothing about. That's what he talking about, you know what I mean? Um, Somebody wrote to Tank Davis here something to the effect like, let's be clear, I like Gervonta Davis. He's a great fighter who possesses even greater KO power, but when it comes to Shakur Stevenson, Tank has never mentioned skill. It's always power, and that's very telling. 100%. Hashtag boxing. So this is what the man Tank Davis. I didn't get to see what Shakur Stevenson and them was going back and obviously, as you can see right here, Shakur Stevenson was replying back to obviously Tank Davis because now the tweets are unavailable because they've been deleted. Perfect. Enough said, little nigga. Shakur Stevenson says anything but fight. Yeah, okay, bro. I see all these joints been deleted. He says blah blah blah. Anything but setting up a fight with me and stop lying, little nigga. Stop lying, nigga. You can't stand to see niggas winning too. I'm the most loyal nigga on the planet. Gang it, and ain't never been a nigga able to hype me up to do something. I'm ready to fight soon as you say the word, little bruh. Cause dude looked like he deleted his tweets. But this was the most telling tweet, and this is what I've been. I said, look like Keyshawn Davis has been listening to B Marsh Boxing because everything I be saying, and which is all well and fine. I mean, anybody with the brain, it's not nothing I came up with or eureka moment like I discovered pants with pockets or I discovered sliced bread or anything. It's anybody who is not a fanboy who wants to see the best fight the best. They know Tank Davis' resume is whack. You know what I mean? So that's when I said, looks like Keyshawn Davis must have been listening to my videos because everything I've been saying, he's spitting the cold facts about the type of shit I've been saying. But this was the most telling tweet right here. Shakur Stevens said, quote, 30-year-old prospect nigga hyped off them punching bags he beat. If he was really like that, I would have I would have been his first option. But he'd rather fight cuz who ducked me. Now if that ain't the cold hard facts, man, I don't know what to say, man. Tank Davis fans ain't boxing fans. Tank Davis fans like his skin complexion or something, man. I don't know. They just infatuated with the guy. I don't get it. I don't understand why. The guy, I like Shakur Stevenson. I like Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? These guys are 4 or 5 years younger than Tank. Remember when Tank Davis at one time in boxing was the youngest champion or a guy holding a sanctioning body belt? He was the youngest in boxing at a time, and David Benavidez was the second youngest. Or maybe even David Benavidez became the youngest at a point in time of the current boxers at that particular time who were world champions. Look how guys like Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney and even Teofimo Lopez, these guys have surpassed Tank Davis by a mile. You know what I mean? Tank Davis has, I told y'all, man, I've been said it for years. The best name on Tank Davis' resume is Jose Pedraza. His first world title, I believe that was like in 2016 for the IBF 130-pound strap. Ever since then, he ain't done nothing in boxing. Nothing. Y'all gave him props for fighting Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz has never even fought again. That was a easily, easily was a Leo Santa Cruz exit to get up out of boxing with a fat payday. You know what I mean? Guy had to come up and wait. That's why he got put to sleep. I didn't rate that fight one bit because the man, Leo Santa Cruz, his whole career had ducked black boxers. You know what I mean? Regan Dow, my man Gary Russell from Capitol Heights, Maryland. He had ducked all these live dudes to go fight this guy, Tank Davis. It was only for the payday, and that's why I have no respect. That man, Leo Santa Cruz, got no Mexican machismo. You know what I'm saying? Before he fought Tank Davis, the last dude he had fought, black dude, was a South African dude that he probably got his first world title for the vacant, was it IBF, bantamweight strap. You know what I mean? So the guy has no cojones. I don't rate these guys. I don't rate the Abnamaras. You can't compare these guys to fellas like Salvador Sanchez or even JCC, Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. You can't rate these guys to Morales and Barrera and Juan Manuel Marquez. I guess they following the Cannoli blueprint, you know what I mean? These are not real Mexican fighters. They got no balls, no heart, and absolutely no skills. You know what I mean? So Shakur Stevenson, everything he said there is the honest to God's truth. Guess who ducked the man Shakur Stevenson? Wasn't it Frank Martin? Wasn't it Frank Martin? Am I lying? You check it. You know what they're gonna say. Oh, respectfully, it was trying to fight. They're gonna say Shakur Stevenson was trying to fight Ryan Garcia and Pitbull Cruz. These are guys that are Tank Davis leftovers. Man, stop the cap, man. First and foremost, the man Pitbull Cruz, he arguably won that fight. Did Tank Davis give him a rematch? No, he ain't give him a rematch. And guess who ducked? How comes Pitbull Cruz ducked the man Shakur Stevenson like the plague, right? But he ain't ducked no Tank Davis. How come is that? Y'all gonna say for the payday? The man was a late minute replacement. Almost got the W over the man Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, anybody would fight that tomato can punching bag tomato can for a fat payday. I don't even blame Devin Haney for taking this fight versus Ryan Garcia. First and foremost, Ryan Garcia even ducked the man Devin Haney twice for a world title shot for the WBC lightweight strap. He's finally got his stepped it up and trying to fight the man Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney, that's Ryan Garcia, that is. But he's going to take his annual loss of the year. He lost to Tank Davis last year, and y'all corny ass Tank Davis fans came in my comment sections and really told me that. I'll never forget this, and I'll always bring it up to call y'all home, y'all hosts bluff. You know what I mean? Yank up you guys, host skirt. You clowns really came in my comment section to tell me, and these is also grown ass men my age or even 30 and above. You guys came to tell me that Ryan Garcia is a step up fight for Tank Davis over the undisputed fight versus Devin Haney. Can't stand you. I don't give a damn, man. YouTube ain't shit anyways. They be stealing my views. They try to suppress my talk and try to shadow ban me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't come on this YouTube to make money off of boxing talk. Nah, man, I already make paper in real life before there was a thing called YouTube. So I don't care. I could talk how I want. You know what I mean? They're not gonna put a muzzle on me. Because Tank Davis would love to put a muzzle on B Marsh Boxing because I'm spitting the cold hard truth. I knew Tank Davis before most of y'all fans out here. If you ain't from the Baltimore or Washington D.C. area, you ain't know Tank Davis up until he was a big time fighter on Showtime. So shut the f up. You don't know nothing about boxing. Y'all fellas is just some Johnny come lately living vicariously through these fighters, man. Probably because you, like I said, man, you want them to jizz all over y'all so you could feel warm and cozy inside. Yeah, that's how I'm talking, man. B Marsh Boxing talking greasy today because y'all fellas is insufferable fan bases, man. Insufferable fan bases. Tank Davis ain't even fought. Tank Davis really and truly versus Hector Garcia, that fight that was in Washington, D.C., his last fight that was in January of 2023. If it wasn't for that little commotion with Meek Mill and whomever the hell was, with Gary Russell and his family in the sideline, and that fight was close. That was a damn close fight. Then Tank Davis, man, he got a little intermission, got a little time off, and that's when he clocked the man Hector Garcia, and Hector Garcia quit. He ain't lay him out. He ain't put him face flat on the canvas or laid him out on the back seat of his pockets on his back. Nah, them fellas just quit. He said, nah, I got my fattest payday I'll ever get in boxing. I'm cool. That's the type of, Tank Davis resume weak, man. I don't even have to make a video because I'm sure I've probably done it before to dissect his resume and give y'all a critical outlook on what the hell that he's done in boxing. Shakur Stevenson spit the cold hard facts. How the hell is guys like Devin Haney undisputed and came into boxing years after the man Tank Davis? That means Tank Davis ain't done shit in boxing in 8 whole years, y'all. In 8 years, he ain't done nothing in boxing except cherry pick. That's how I'm feeling today, y'all. If you mad at it, man, go call your mom or do something. Just don't, let me not say that. Let me not say that because what I say you probably will do. F y'all. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Shakur Stevenson spit the cold hard facts. I like Shakur Stevenson. I think he's a hungry fighter. I ain't got no problem with that fight he had versus that dude, that Dominican dude, the last fight. You know what I mean? That dude was running too. You know what I'm saying? That dude was running too. You know what I mean? It takes two to engage. The man, them fellas, I can't even remember his name because he ain't done nothing in boxing ever since. Looking forward to what I've seen fellas like Lomachenko dunk Shakur Stevenson. I've seen Tank Davis dunk Lomachenko. I've seen Frank Davis dunk Shakur Stevenson. I'm seeing Gervonta Davis fighting now Frank Martin. You know what I mean? There's a whole plethora of fighters out there who've ducked the man. Now you know what they Shakur Stevens. You know what they're gonna say. You should have taken that 25% and fight Devin Haney for all undisputed, man. Look, man, them fellas ain't fight the man Devin Haney. He ain't take no short money. I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? Them fellas also building his own legacy. You know what I mean? He's building his own legacy, and it is what it is. You check it, and at least his resume doesn't consist of ducking live dudes like Tank Davis and taking the easy way out, playing boxing on easy mode. You know what I mean? That's like playing NBA 2K. You playing on rookie rather than Hall of Fame or superstar status. F up out of here, man. This is that real boxing talk, B March Boxing. I know some of y'all missed it. Like I said, man, I know I got some Tank Davis fans who watch my channel and they be pretty active as far as conversation and engagement. Well, when I talk like this about Tank Davis, I'm sure I hurt their feelings, but I don't give a damn. If the truth hurts, man, then I don't know what to tell you, Mo. That's on you. You know what I mean? But boxing's getting a little bit more lively, and maybe we got some real nice fights. We're gonna have an undisputed heavyweight fight. We're gonna have Lomachenko fighting Cambosa sooner than later. We got undisputed light heavyweight fight. So the first 5 months of boxing been whack as f, right? But at least things is gonna pick up at least for the next couple months between now April throughout going into June. You know what I mean? At least we're gonna have some real fights. And I'll be more active talking this boxing shit with y'all, you know what I mean? But B Marsh Boxing at the end of the day, big up Shakur Stevenson. I'm a fan of the dude. I think the dude's gonna go far in boxing, and I think he's gonna have live dudes on his resume. Well, he already does way more live dudes than the man Tank Davis do, and that's a cold, hard fact. Keyshawn Davis, he regurgitated what I said, and like I said, what I said was common sense. What I've been saying for years. It's not nothing new under the sun. It's not being biased to anything. I have no problem with Tank Davis except his little Twitter fingers and ducking live dudes and deleting tweets, being acting like a hoe. Be March Boxing, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone. One.